Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. So today I'm going to be making a really good salmon recipe. And you know how I'm always saying that you need to add healthy recipes to your repertoire. So this is just going to be another one that you can add. And it's got some seriously good ingredients. We've got low-fat sour cream, we have lemon zest, we have chicken broth, and shallots, which are a really potent onion. So one of the things that's good about salmon is that it has omega-3 fatty acids. And if anybody knows anything about good fats and bad fats, that's one of the fats that you really want to have in your diet. In fact, it's recommended that you have at least 3 to 5 ounces of salmon every week. Now, I don't usually do that. Actually, when I make salmon, I usually have about a pound of salmon for the week. So I'll have it like maybe 3 days and break it up. But that's what they recommend, and I think it's probably a good idea. Since I live by myself, I usually make one big meal and then, break it up in the middle of the week so I can have leftovers. So I'm going to teach you step by step how to make the salmon recipe, and it's going to be great. So get ready to watch, and I'm sure if you try it, you're going to like it. Okay, and it is healthy. So here we go. Okay, so let's just talk about the ingredients real quick. We're going to be using olive oil, about half tablespoon of olive oil and a full tablespoon of butter. And for whatever it's worth, when I was searching for this recipe, I realized that most recipes call for a whole lot more butter. Okay, then you're going to have a zest of 1 lemon, which I have here. This is fresh dill. This is minced garlic and the zest of 1 lemon. Okay, then we have 2 shallots chopped up. We have 3/4 cup of chicken broth, and we have, this is 8 ounces of low-fat sour cream, but I'm only going to use 6 ounces. So that's basically the ingredients. It's not a lot. Also salt and pepper, of course. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to guesstimate, okay? Not a lot. It said half a tablespoon, which is not a lot, because I usually use at least 1 tablespoon. And then 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to guesstimate at this. We're going to put the flame up to maybe about medium high heat, okay? And we're going to let that melt, and then we're going to put the salmon in the pan. Now, when we put the salmon in the pan, we're going to put salt and pepper on the top. Now, these are 7-ounce portions, okay? And that's almost a pound, so that's going to really work out well for me. It'll probably give me 3 meals. Okay, so as it starts cooking, I'm going to get some salt and pepper, and I'm going to sprinkle it on the top. And we're going to cook this for 3 minutes. So let me put the timer on 3 minutes. And we're going to put some sea salt on this too. And we're going to cook this for 3 minutes. And then we're going to flip it and cook it for 2 more minutes. So I just turned them over, 3 minutes have passed. Now I'm going to cook them for another 2 minutes. Once they're done, I'm going to take them out of the pan, and I'm going to turn the heat down to like a medium heat. And then we'll be cooking the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, and I'm going to take the salmon and I'm going to put it in a separate plate, take it out of the pan. Okay, and now in the same pan, we're going to first put the shallots in. And we're going to let them cook for about 2 minutes. Okay, once we add the garlic, we're going to also add the lemon zest. So let's do that. And we're going to stir it up for another minute to get the everything mixed together. So at this point, I've added the broth, I've added the sour cream, 6 ounces of sour cream, and I've added the small handful of dill chopped up. And at this point, it's cooking for about, I have it on there for about 3 minutes. Also, another thing that I added was 1 more tablespoon of butter. So I'm letting it cook a little bit to get a little thicker, and then I'm going to add the salmon. When I add the salmon, I'm going to let it cook for another 5 minutes, actually 3 to 5 minutes. So at that point, the salmon will definitely be done. It'll be able to soak in all these juices, and I'm going to serve it right on top of the sautéed spinach that I made earlier. Okay, so I put the salmon back in the pan, and I have the timer on 5 minutes. And I also scooped some of the sauce on top of the salmon. And when the 5 minutes is done, it's going to be eating time. So here is the finished product. This is probably about 5 ounces of salmon over the bed of sauteed spinach. Now, if you want to, actually in the recipe that I got online, she actually served it with mashed potatoes, which I guess would be interesting. But you could also serve this over really maybe spaghetti, or if you don't mind eating carbs, or you could serve it over rice. But I think this is going to be delicious over spinach because all the sauces will mix with the spinach, and I am really looking forward to digging in. So I hope you enjoyed my salmon recipe tonight. I tried it and it was absolutely delicious. I think the fresh ingredients, the fresh dill and the shallots really made it. You know, sometimes it's good to just go out of your way a little bit and to get fresh ingredients to really make the meal delicious. Okay, so add this meal to your repertoire. It's got excellent ingredients, and again, it's always good to get those omega-3s in your diet. Okay, so have a wonderful day. If you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe and like and share. I'd love to hear if you try it, and if you really like it, let me know, okay? So have an absolutely wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.